What's going on, everyone? Welcome to today's video. You guys already know about the Miata, but if you didn't know, for my last couple of videos I was also looking for a new daily driver, and I found it. You saw in the title of the video what I bought, but here's a little clip of yesterday whenever me and my brother actually went to go pick up and look at the car. What have we done? Subaru! Welcome to the video, everyone. Yeah, I didn't really film much as far as the buying process, but I kind of bought something. A little something something.
Just a little something.
A little something something. A little hatchback something something. A little WR. Can you guess yet? Can you guess what the car is? Probably you can from the title of the video, which is titled I bought a Subaru WRX. First drive, I almost said Miata. First drive in the Subi. Just for details, it is a 2011 Subaru WRX with 74,000 miles on it, and I got this car for $16,000. Now, let me tell you what it has on it, already done to it. So, it has a cob intake. It has, we don't know what kind of an exhaust it has on it. I'm not sure what kind of exhaust it is, but it has aftermarket catback exhaust. Oh, it's to get bumpy. Oh. So it has an aftermarket catback exhaust already on it. It also has BC Racing coilovers already on it. What else is there?
A fancy little boost gauge.
Oh, and a fancy little boost gauge that sits right up here
And
on the dash.
And the boost is raised a little bit, and they took it to Subaru and had it tuned with the intake and exhaust on it.
I've never had a boosted car before, like that was my own, except for, well, I had the Mini Cooper you guys saw, but that was supercharged, and it was also only 170 horsepower.
That was boring.
Alright, so the car is not in perfect condition. I'll go ahead and throw it out there. It was already lowered. There's some little damage to it. So let's get that out of the way first. So it is scraped up a little bit on the bottom from being lowered, as well as a little defect in the glass right here. Also some key marks right there that you can see. One issue I'm actually going to fix today is the exhaust. So whoever installed this aftermarket exhaust, the rubber hanger for the exhaust right here, where's it at right there? So that rubber hanger right there sits a little high, so the exhaust is actually touching it. So as you can see, it's actually got burnt from the previous owner. So I'm going to end up replacing this whole little black trim piece, the new one. But first, we're going to fix the exhaust. I'm going to go to Advanced Auto today and buy a new rubber hanger. They have some there that should work, and all we need to do is just lower it maybe half an inch so that it's not touching anymore. There's also a small, like, little clunk sound whenever you're coming to a stop, right around the driver's or the passenger side right here. So I have it jacked up to crawl under there. I'm gonna look at all the bushings and everything. I'm pretty sure a bushing's out, and that's where little clunking sounds coming from. And it's only over bumps, which makes me think that it's a bushing. So I'm gonna look at that today, see if I can't figure out what's going on there. The car came with, I honestly don't know, I think these are Subaru rims. Not from this car though, but it came with that. Back tires are great. Front tire treads a little lower, so front tire treads not gonna last as long. Already got the mud flaps on there, the Rally Armor mud flaps. Windows are tinted just a little bit. It is on coilovers. Let's see if I can show you guys that. All right. So these are some BC Racing coilovers. They are a little bit old, so those will need to be replaced eventually. He has iBox sways, stock end links in the rear, but he does have aftermarket end links in the front of the car. Also has an iBox sway bar in the front. It does have a cob, cold air short ram. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure this is just a short ram setup. I don't know. Again, I don't know much about Subaru, so this could be considered a cold air because it has this that's pulling air from the front. I'm not 100% sure. He also installed the little aftermarket horns right there in the front. Painted this red. I don't like it. We're gonna paint this black. Also, for some reason, he painted this shit red. I don't know why the fuck he painted that. Here's our coilovers right here. We do have adjustable camber on this as well, so that is awesome, but it is BC coilover, so I would expect that from them. Everything else under here is pretty much stock except for the strut bar. There is an SPT strut bar, Subaru Performance Tuning down there. This thing handles amazingly. Wait till you guys see this thing in action. This thing is absolutely ridiculous as far as handling goes. Last but not least, it does have an aftermarket tune on it. The boost gauge, it is a Pro Sport Evo boost gauge. I'll turn it on so you guys can see it. Alright, unfortunately it's blinking in the camera, but it's not in person. So, yeah, it's hard to see, but it has peak boost level, so I can actually set it to, well, it shows me where I've peaked at with my boost. So I've peaked at 18 right now, which is fine for the engine. I can also change the color: blue, green, red, white. It also dims by itself whenever my headlights come on. So when I turn my headlights on, it automatically dims that for me. Also, I get the WR right there. I can set a warning on it. So it has a little red light there. I can set my peak boost. So right now I have it set at to 20. So if for some reason I hit 20 pounds of boost, this thing starts flashing red at me, basically to let me know that I've hit more boost than I need to and I need to watch out. Obviously, too much boost on the engine can cause harm to the engine, especially if it's not tuned properly for it. So we're going to keep an eye on that. I already know the first question everyone's going to ask me, and that's what kind of horsepower are you running? So just so you know, the tune on it was not done cheaply. The tune on it was actually done by Subaru. The guy we bought it from said that after you got the cob intake and the exhaust put on, went to Subaru and paid for Subaru to tune it to just over stock specs. So stock PSI is roughly running at about 14.2 to 14.5 PSI from what I could tell. I'm not sure what the STI runs, but we're averaging between 16 and 17 pounds of boost at wide open throttle. This is my daily driver though. I'm not gonna be doing too much to it. I mean, it already has a crap ton done to it. Most of the stuff that I would do to it has already been done to it. So most of what I'm doing to the Subaru is gonna be changing out bushings so that it rides a little nicer. The ride's not bad at all, but just from the clunking sound, I can tell bushings are already starting to go out. We have 75,000 miles on the car too. Oh, it is missing one part too. Sorry, I forgot to show you guys. So right here on this side, where it has this little piece right here on the lower fender, it is actually missing it on this side right there. So the dealership is actually going to send me that. So the dealership, I talked to them yesterday, they have it on order. When it comes in, they are going to make sure that it's color coded if it's not, or color matched to the car. If it's not, they're going to get it painted for me, and then they're going to send it to me, and it's just a couple 6 push pins it looks like to install. So that'll be nice and easy. We're still going to have the Subaru in the videos now, so we'll do videos on the Subaru. We're also going to be doing videos on the Miata as well. It'll be a mixture of both on the channel. A lot more Miata coming up next, just because of the fact that we're doing a lot more to this as far as improvements go next. But thank you guys so much for tuning in to see the new daily driver. Stay with the channel. My brother Alex is going to be involved a lot on the channel now, helping me out, learning things a lot, learning about the Miata, learning about the Subaru. And me and Alex are actually going to bring you guys a surprise. I don't want to give away too many details, but we got a surprise coming to the channel that has to do with the manufacturer. That's all I'm going to say, and you guys will see what that is here within a couple weeks. But stay tuned to the channel. Invite your friends, invite your family, invite your wife, invite your kids. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. That's cool. I didn't even know I did that. So, that's fun.